Have you ever watched the rain? Just one drop hits the ground, then another and another. Each one seems so small, so insignificant. A single drop can't quench a thirst or water a field. But watch long enough, and you'll see those single drops fill a puddle, then a stream, then a river. They have the power to carve canyons and shape the very earth we stand on. This is the perfect metaphor for your life. Every small action, every tiny effort, every single thought is like one of those raindrops. Alone, it feels like nothing. But together, consistently, over time, they have the power to create monumental change. I once knew a man who decided to save every spare coin he received. At the end of each day, he'd empty his pockets into a simple glass jar. His friends would laugh. "What are you going to do with that? Buy a piece of candy?" He'd just smile. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The clinking of a few coins each night was barely noticeable. But soon the jar was full. Then he started a second one. After a few years, he took those jars to the bank. What started as insignificant pocket change had grown into a sum large enough for a down payment on a small home. He didn't win the lottery. He didn't get a massive inheritance. He simply understood the power of the drop. He turned a small, consistent habit into life-changing wealth. This is where so many of us get stuck. We want the flood, but we despise the drizzle. We start a new workout plan, and after a week, we look in the mirror and see no difference, so we quit. We decide to learn a new language, practice for 20 minutes a day, and feel frustrated when we can't hold a conversation after a month. We give up because we believe our small actions don't matter. We tell ourselves, what's the point of one workout? What's the point of saving $1? What's the point of reading one page? Here is the truth you need to internalize. Every single action counts. Every drop matters. Every moment is a building block. The universe doesn't deal in giant leaps. It deals in incremental compounding progress. That single workout you almost skipped, it's the one that kept the chain of consistency alive. That $1 you saved, it's the seed from which your financial forest will grow. That single act of kindness you showed to a stranger, a small smile or holding a door. It might seem trivial to you, but it could have been the drop of hope that filled their empty bucket for the day. Think about it. The master pianist wasn't born with flying fingers. They became a master through millions of individual keystrokes, one note at a time, day after day. The brilliant author didn't publish a masterpiece overnight. They wrote it one word, one sentence, one page at a time, often struggling through moments of doubt. Your life is a collection of these drops. The 10 minutes you choose to meditate instead of scrolling. The healthy meal you prepare when you're tired and tempted by fast food. The chapter of a book you read before bed. Each of these is a drop of discipline, a drop of self-love, a drop of growth being added to the vessel of your life. The most challenging part of this process is that in the beginning, the progress is almost invisible. You won't see the change from one day to the next. It's like watching a plant grow. You water it every day, but you can't actually see it getting bigger in real time. You have to trust the process. You have to have faith that your consistent efforts are working beneath the surface, building a strong foundation. Then one day you'll look back and be astonished at how far you've come. You'll see the forest that grew from the single seed you planted and nurtured with your daily drops of effort. Be patient with yourself. Embrace the smallness of the daily act. Find joy not in the distant destination, but in the simple, repeatable process of adding one more drop. Fall in love with the consistency, because that is where the magic truly lies. Your future self is depending on the small choices you make today. But here's a crucial twist to this story. The very same principle that allows for incredible growth can also lead to devastating ruin. The same small drops that can fill your life with abundance can also overflow it with waste and negativity. Imagine that pot again. But this time, instead of clean, life-giving rain, it's being filled with drops of murky, polluted water. One drop of self-doubt. One drop of gossip. One drop of procrastination. One drop of resentment. One drop of mindless scrolling through negative news. Just like the positive habits, these small negative thoughts and actions seem harmless in isolation. What's the harm in one little complaint? What's the big deal about holding on to a small grudge? It's just one negative thought, right? Wrong. Because these drops also accumulate. They fill the vessel of your mind, slowly but surely. At first, the water just gets a little cloudy, but over time it becomes a toxic sludge that contaminates everything. Your perspective becomes cynical. Your energy is drained. Your motivation withers. Before you know it, you are drowning in a sea of your own making, built one negative drop at a time. The destiny you could have created is washed away by a flood of pessimism and inaction. This is why protecting your mindset is the most important work you will ever do. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. You have to be consciously aware of what you are allowing in. What are the drops you are collecting daily? Are they drops of gratitude, learning, and encouragement? Or are they drops of fear, comparison, and blame? The world will constantly try to pour its negativity into your cup. It's your job to hold up an umbrella. It is your job to consciously choose to fill your own pot with the things that will nourish you. So, here is your call to action. It's not to go out and change your entire life tomorrow. That's not how it works. The call is simpler, and yet far more powerful. Just start with one. Start today. Add one positive drop to your life. Meditate for 1 minute. Do one push-up. Write one sentence you're grateful for. Learn one new word in a language. Make one healthy choice. Just one. And then, do it again tomorrow. And the day after. Don't underestimate the power of that single action. It is the first raindrop in what will become your personal storm of success and fulfillment. It's the first step on your journey inward. It's the first thought that will redefine your destiny. One drop, one step, one thought. Start now. Rise within. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this message resonated with you, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you build a better life, one drop at a time. We'll see you in the next one.